So hello children, we move on to part 3 of video lesson on arithmetic progression. So in the first part you have seen I have found the nth term. So here we are using that formula. Fourth term is 22. We will see ICSE 2018 question. Then I'll go to ICSE 19, then 20, because it first started in 2018, so question was little easier. Then 19 it was little difficult, and 20 it was little more difficult, and one or two like this year, and I think 2018 there were one question on GP also. So you know, geometric progression is not there in syllabus now. So if I remember 2018 there were 3 questions, 2 on AP and 1 on GP. So 1 on AP I have solved in my part 1 of the video. GP I am not going to solve, and another AP I am solving now. 2019 there were 2 questions, both were from AP, and 2020 this year we had 1 AP and 1 GP. So that AP I am going to solve it over here. So very nice question. We move on to the question based on sum of n terms. So please see my part 1 and part 2 video where I have explained the nth term in part 1 and sum of n terms in part 2, where I have solved 4 very nice questions also. So this is part 3 children. Here we start. This is ICSE 2018 and this is question 11A of the question paper carrying 4 marks. This was with, I think, statistics. 6 marks ogive question was there with this. So, and if you are following ML Agrawal's book, so if you are following ML Agrawal's book, then you will see this is question 10 part 2 of exercise 9.3. Okay, so here we start. Fourth term is 22. So as I told you, fourth term is a plus 3d. So this I have already told you, a plus n minus 1d. So this is the formula which we use from part 1 of my video lesson. So this is the nth term. Okay, so if you see, I've done quite a. Fourth term is a plus 3d. 15th term a plus 14d, 15 minus 1 is 66. So let this be equation 1 and let this be equation 2. So from here first we will find a and d. Okay, 1 mark each we will get, then we will see. So to write this, anyone also you may get 1 mark, and getting a 1 mark, getting d 1 mark, and solving for sum of 8 numbers you will get 1 mark, because this has 4 marks. So once more, any one of this if you write, generally this is what we have in ICSE, 1 mark you will get. 1 mark for getting a, 1 mark for getting d, and last mark for the sum of things. So what we do, subtracting equation 1 from 2 children, because 2 is bigger, you see. So a plus 14d is equal to 66. We subtract a plus 3d is 22. So let us subtract and see. So we get 11d as 44. D is equal to 4 children. D is 4, then putting D is equal to 4 in equation 1. Okay. A plus 3d is 22. So we get a plus 3 into d is 4 children is equal to 22. So 22 minus 12 is 10. So first term is 10 children. Okay, and difference we have got is 4. We have to find sum of 8 terms. Okay, so if you remember formula, sum of n terms is 2a plus so sum of n terms is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. So here we have n as 8 terms only, first 8 terms, A children is 10, D is 4. So n comes twice as I told you over here. Okay, n is 8. 8 terms sum. So here also 8 minus 1 into D is 4. So once more, 8 terms, n by 2, 8 by 2, 2 into first term 10, 8 minus 1, number of terms 8, first 8 terms. Okay, so this, as I told you, you can write and check. First term is 10, 14, 18, like that. If you do, you can get 8 terms and add. So for verification, you can write and do. Anyway, at the end, I'll tell you that all the question you can verify and see whether you got the right answer or not. This is 20 plus 7 into 4. So 4 into 48. So 48 4 is 192. So this is the sum of 8 terms. If you want to verify, children, you can see. Because smaller values you can verify. First term is 10. Okay. Then we have common difference 4. So 14, 18, 22. These are the 4 terms. 26, 30, 34 and 38. These are, children, the 8 terms. Because first term is 10 and common difference is 4. So see 4, it goes on increasing. Okay, and if you add them, children, you see you will get 192. So many questions you can verify at the end. So please copy, pause the video and copy. We will move on to ICSE 2019. So now we move on to ICSE 2019. If you see here, children, if you're following ML Agrawal's book, this is exercise 9.3, question 9 unsolved. And ICSE, this is 2C question. If you see the question paper, children, and this carries 4 marks. So you see bigger question on APGP carries 4 marks. So here we have 4th term, children. So what question is saying, as per question, 4th term, so a plus 3d is 8. 6th term, a plus 5d, so T6 we call it. So a plus 5d is 14. Let this be equation 1 and let this be equation 2. So 4th term, a plus 3d, this is 1 less, you remember, n minus 1d, and 6th term is 14. So let us get a and d from here. So subtracting equation 1 from 2. I've told you before, because 2 has a bigger value. A plus 3d is 8. We subtract, this cancels 2d, we get as 6. So d is 3, children. Now substituting this value, d is equal to 3 in equation 1, because equation 1 is generally smaller, you see. A plus 3d is 8. So in place of d we put 3. So children, you see we get a as minus 1. Okay, 8 minus 9 is minus 1. So we got a and d. 1 mark here you get, children. And writing this anyone, you get 1 mark. So 1 mark anyone writing here, 1 mark for D and 1 mark for A, and the last 1 mark. So this is generally the distribution. This may carry 2 marks because this is little bigger, so it depends. So this is what marking scheme is there. So S20, let us see. So you know sum of n terms is your n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. So this is what we have seen. So sum of we have to find 20 terms, so we write S20 is n. N means 20 terms, children. If you see here, what is n? N is 20 over here. Okay, for this part of the question. So 20 by 2, twice first term is minus 1, children. Plus n minus 1, 20 minus 1, and d if you see is 3. Okay, so let us solve. This will give you 10 minus 2 plus 19 threes are 57. So you get 10 into 55. So your total is 550 children. So kindly pause the video and copy. Then we will move on to the last ICSE question, that is this year 2020. So here we go to the final question of this session. So this is 2020 question. So if you see the question paper, you will see this is a question 10A of this year's ICSE question. This carry 3 marks. A very nice question. You see what the question says: if the sixth term of an AP is equal to 4 times its first term, sixth term is 4 times the first term, and the sum of first 6 term is 75. Sum of first 6 term is 75. Find the first term and common difference. So let us see how we do. Very interesting and very nice question. Okay, the sixth term. So what the question is saying, T6 is 4 times the first term. So as I told you, I take first term as A and common difference as D. So what is T6 children? A plus 5D. Sixth term, if you remember my part 1 of the video, this is 1 less, is 4A. So what we do children here is 5D, A goes that side. 4A minus A, that means 3A is equal to 5D. Just keep in mind, and this we will be using it in the second part of the question. So this you can call it equation 1, or you can put it above also. Now next, sum of first 6 terms. So we know the formula children. First formula was what? Tn is A plus n minus 1D. You can write the formula, but remember formula carries no marks. Generally correct substitution carries mark. So just simply writing formula is not enough. You have to substitute correctly. Like here, see, if you write the formula, so this is the formula. But what is more important, you may get marks when you have S6, sum of 6 terms children. Okay, so here sum of 6 terms I'll write, because second step I'm going to substitute. So this is 75, sum of 6 terms. So n we know is, we have to find, so we have to find A and D. So n is 6. Remember, first sum of first 6 terms. So remember, n is 6. So this is very important children. You have to get 6 by 2 to A. Okay children, so here A we don't know, so let it be 2A. N is 6. Okay, 6 minus 1 into D also we don't know. So there are 2 unknowns and 2 equations we will see. Okay, so this is correct substitution children. So what do we get here? If you see 2 3s are 6, you can cancel like this, and this up you can cancel. This is a very nice way of cancelling children. It saves us writing many more steps. So we can skip 1 or 2 steps here. So here you divide, and this you cancel this side. So 25 is equal to 2A plus 5D children. Okay, so now see here, 5D is 3A. What an easy substitution. See here, 5D is 3A. So simply 2 unknown becomes 1 unknown. See here, what an easy way. So what do we get children? Your 5A is equal to 25. A is 5. So first term is 5. See what I have done, 5D. So simply 2A plus 5D. and here as I told you we have cancelled, and this side also up, or you could take this 3 down. So we have avoided 1 or 2 steps. So now most important thing, 5D is equal to 3A. So we got A, substitute in place of A here. So see, you are putting in, let this be equation 1, then we could have taken this as equation 2. Okay, so this we could have taken as equation 2. So substituting value of D from equation 1 in equation 2, you could have written substituting value of D from equation 1 in 2. So 5D becomes 3A. Now see here, A is 5. Now here I am telling you the last part, I am not writing here. So we have 3A is equal to 5D from equation 1. A is 5 children. So substituting value of A as 5. So 5D, 5 cancels, we get D as 3. So what do we see, children? A is 5 and D is 3. This is what we had to find. So just once more, we will recapitulate over here. So what was given? 6th term is equal to 4 times the first term. 6th term is A plus 5D, which I have explained. So we get a relationship equation 1. 3A is 5D. Second, sum of 6 terms is 75. So 6 by 2, first term is A, we don't know D. There are 2 unknowns here. That's why we need 2 equations. So 75, this 3 and this cancels with 25. We get 2A plus 5D. So here you could have written one more line, substituting the value of D, that is 5D from equation 1 in equation 2. So 5D becomes 3A. So this is very important over here when you solve. 5D becomes 3A. So 5A is 25, A is 5. A is 5 you put over here. So you get D as 3. So thank you, children. So I have given you in this 3 video lesson the full concept. Nth term, sum of term, and here all the mixed question. So your book has many standard ICSE questions like this. There are more harder questions which generally we have in 11 and 12. So first try to do all the basics. So in this 3 video lesson I have explained what is needed for ICSE. There are many extra things, many hard sums, because these are generally value based questions, you will see. Means numerical values are given. So there are many questions with or without values. So first try this all. First do this from your 2 or 3 exercises what we have. Then after doing all this, there are many good solved example in any one of the book. If you are using ML Agarwal or Concise, do solved example and then do the unsolved from beginning till the end. So I hope you have understood the concept, and if you have any problem, see this. Maybe once it's not enough, you can pause the video, you can rewind, see it 2-3 times, copy it, do it. So thank you, children, for watching this video sessions on arithmetic progression. Thank you.